Hey YouTube, welcome back. This is part 11 of our blind playthrough of Disco Elysium. Before we get started, I wanted to provide a little bit of a recap. So last time what we accomplished is we found the victim's clothes in the trash container in the courtyard. We also found Harry's case files in that trash container. We also met Marianne LaPlante, who is unfortunately known as her nickname, the Pigs. This was a real emotional moment for me. And as I mentioned in my last video, I actually had to take a moment to compose myself because of how well done the developers did the writing on that scene. I had someone in my life at one point who had dementia. Really tough going through something like that with someone you love. So be kind to your elderly. But we met her. We got Harry's gun back from her. So Harry now has his badge, he has his gun, and he knows, unfortunately, where his car ended up. But we also made some progress with Titus. We got him to agree that his team was going to go and find Marianne and they were going to take care of her. I don't know, maybe Titus isn't such a bad guy. We also talked to Titus about the woman who had been assaulted by the victim. And we found out that that is actually the blonde woman who's the first character that I met at the start of the game. She's our neighbor in the hostel. It's a combination of Titus telling us who the woman is and Char's comments to us about what he witnessed that's been on my mind since the last gameplay. So what he said is that he witnessed the hanging. It looks staged. So that's a really suspicious comment to me. We're going to start with interviewing, I think her name is Classy, and I'm particularly watching for anything in her behavior or any answers that she gives me that confirms a theory that I have. And that theory is, I actually think she's the one who killed the victim. I think she either did it in self-defense or she did it in retaliation for what that man did to her. And I think Titus actually has much stronger feelings for her than he let on. And I think he has his crew trying to protect her for getting in trouble for what she did. So that is my theory. We're going to see if that plays out. So on that note, let's get going and let's play some Disco Elysium. Okay, here we are. Before we go in there, I want to take a quick look here. Go upstairs, knock on door 3, talk to the supposed victim of the hanged man, see what she has to say to you. Okay, we will do that.
The door is closed.
Actually, hang on. I want to take a look at what Harry's wearing first. I want him to have as much empathy as possible going into this. So we are going to take the crowbar away for starters, because call me crazy, but I think if you're going to interview someone who's just experienced assault, a crowbar probably isn't the right equipment to have in your hands. Okay, so this commander's jacket, so this gives him points towards acting like a cop and visual calculus. This disco blazer, it just doesn't give him the visual calculus. Logic, shivers. Would we prefer to have shivers versus visual calculus? Let's see. More keenly aware of your surroundings, able to hear the city itself. All right. Or enables you to create virtual crime scene models in your mind's eye. I think we want to be able to deduce what's going on around us. So maybe that is the right jacket for him to be wearing. Shirt, conceptualization, but -1 for suggestion. What else do we have? Drama. I don't think this woman needs any drama, so we're not bringing any drama to the conversation. Physical instrument. Gosh, no, that is the wrong approach in this situation. Logic. Yeah. Drama and electrochemistry. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, so I think this shirt, I don't know. I mean, I don't think we have a lot of better options here. So maybe we'll just stick with that and we'll bring a little conceptualization. Kingdom of Conscious, last I checked, we did not have good pants options. Yeah, I don't want to bring any of this electrochemistry, like attic stuff into play. That's the last thing this woman needs. Let's see, more visual calculus, but one less drama. We don't want drama here. Logic, but negative authority. I don't see how that helps us. Encyclopedia, but a negative perception. Empathy, but negative logic. How are we on logic? Yeah, we're fairly good on logic, and we're getting logic. Well, I thought we were getting logic somewhere else. But I still think empathy. Where is it? I think empathy is going to help us out here. So let's increase our empathy. Inland Empire and Volition. Okay. Versus drama or a pain threshold. I don't know. I guess that's okay. Interfacing gloves versus half-light gloves versus electrochemistry gloves versus interfacing. I don't think most of those are going to be helpful. Your fight or flight response injects palpable fear into your heart. I don't really want him to be fearful, but I certainly don't want him to have electrochemistry either. Maybe we don't have any gloves on our hands for a little while. Perception could be helpful. Empathy would be more helpful. Composure. We're going to switch out his shoes and give him more empathy. Anything else? Logic? I think we have enough logic in play. We definitely don't want the horrific necktie. That thing makes us a little nuts. Okay, I think for the most part we're in good shape. We have nothing to interact with here. I think this is really the best we're going to do for increasing his skill before we talk to this poor woman.
The door is closed.
Let's knock.
Who is it?
A woman's voice answers, muffled by the door.
Tired. Controlled.
This is the police. Can we come in?
Come on up. The door is open.
She shouts.
I'm drying my hair.
Sounds like it's coming from upstairs somewhere. You could snoop around before going up.
Okay, here we go. Let's just take a couple looks. Piles of dirty clothes, a woman's. Hotel bill calculations. Looks like she's had an extended stay. What's this? This room has sad all over it. Reminds you of your own. You see the yard below. The corpse is no longer there.
This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked, one on top of the other. There's also a toothbrush somewhere in there.
Look at the medications.
Pharmaceuticals line the shelves. Sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners.
Okay, so there's quite the collection in here.
Anything of note?
Search the bottles.
Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoperidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads Necra. Necra, this is used to treat opioid overdoses. Always handy to have around.
Necra, opioid antagonist.
Interesting. That's used for diamorphine overdoses.
Yep. The lieutenant nods, then looks at the door.
Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gotvaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do you find? This is going to take a little know-how.
Is there something more interesting here? Chemical hangover. I don't really want to encourage his electrochemistry, and I could be misunderstanding what's going on here. He might just be leveraging his knowledge of chemical abuse to understand what's going on here, but I'm afraid he's going to take something here, and we've had him on the straight and narrow the whole game at this point. Let's just close the cabinet. You feel someone watching you behind the glass door, a woman. The bed has hastily been made.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo.
Okay. Oh, this is nice. The smell of cigarette smoke in the air. Astra menthol. Cold coffee and an ashtray that looks like a hedgehog. Look, a handful of dried, white wildflowers.
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air.
I don't know why we would do this, but okay.
You catch a single white flower between your fingers. The rest fly off into the wind. It's a maybell. The young woman looks at the maybell in your hand. Just a glance, then takes a drag of her cigarette. The lieutenant gives you an acknowledging little nod.
All right, let's start our interview.
Welcome to the roof.
The young woman has a cigarette in one hand and a cup of coffee in the other.
Her hair is still slick from the shower. Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean.
Don't be gross right now. Like, seriously, you know what this woman just went through. Like, cut the shit, Harry.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Nice view you've got here.
It's much nicer now.
Her eyes wander north toward the yard.
Where the dead body used to hang, clearly visible from the roof, but no longer.
Thank you for that, officers. Truly.
There is something in her light brown eyes, a sadness, when she thinks about the death of that man.
You mentioned a cleaning lady. I think I need one.
Oh, yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
Let's see. Disco Infernum.
They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because of the infernum.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I see you've already met my colleague.
This does not come as good news to him.
Have I ever? Have you grown accustomed to your role as a police officer?
Oh yeah, feel the power.
Let's see. Once a cop, always a cop. I have very little idea of what I'm doing, or that is unimportant to the case at hand. I don't know that it's unimportant. I would feel like if I was in a situation where I had been assaulted, I want to talk to someone who knows what they're doing. Let's see. Once a cop, always a cop.
Like riding a copacycle.
I like her a lot. She takes a sip of her coffee.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
Huh. I see.
She takes a pensive drag of her menthol cigarette.
Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you have been through something difficult.
Yes. All right. Let's see. What is this wildflower?
She looks at the dried petals in your palm, then lightly touches one with her fingernail. Chipped white polish covers the nail. It's long and sharp, like a mini dagger. The petal crumbles on contact.
Pretty. Looks like a dried maybell. Is that the one you caught? Sambo style?
Why was it there?
Why was there a flower on the roof? I don't know, officer. Because of the wind?
Or an admirer? She watches you pocket the petals, then closes her eyes as she breathes in the cigarette fumes.
I wanted to start with something very innocuous. Let's see. What is your name, miss, for the record?
Clausier Amondou.
And where are you from?
Vredefort, Republic of Oranje.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
She takes a drag. What do you do, miss? What is your specialization?
Something stupid.
Wanna hear what's stupid? Somewhere in a one-room apartment on Boogie Street, a young man shows Patrol Officer Tilbrook his genital warts. Ask him if they're cancer.
What is that all about?
His partner, Emil Mullins, can't be there. He's in another apartment with another man who's showing him a dead dog under the radiator. It's dead, Mullins says. No, the man replies. I touched him. He's warm.
Look it, game developers, I love you dearly. You give me a lot of joy in my hobby. But can we please chill out with the dead dogs a little bit? Dog lover here, like, go pick a different animal.
He's warm, Mullins replies, because he's under the radiator.
You're a cop?
No. More stupid. Oranese lit.
Okay. I said that because I got a little lost trying to figure out, like, what was going on.
Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university.
Oh, cool. What is Oranese literature about?
Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are... Only the name of the nation changes.
What about Revacholian literature? People sometimes reveal things about themselves when they discuss such matters.
Revacholian literature too?
No. Revacholian lit is about how magnificent and serious Revachol is. It's about how you have to save the world.
I have no intention of doing that. I feel the urge to save the world. The world is unimportant. I want to hear about you. The world is unimportant. I want to hear about you. I don't know. I feel like this third one puts a lot of pressure on her in a situation that might already be a little uncomfortable to her. But this comes off really strong as well. I have no intention of doing that.
That's just a phase the Revacholian hero goes through.
She breathes in the menthol-flavored fumes, savoring it.
Before they plunge into full-core humanity and world-saving.
Okay, I'm glad we didn't go with number 2, because I don't think she would have believed or respected us for that.
She seems quite relaxed for a victim of assault. But, of course, what seems should not be your priority.
That could also be a mask that she's putting on right now. What do you do with your literature degree?
Nothing. I do nothing with it.
Cool.
It's not very cool, but what can you do?
Let's see. Thank you. That's it for the record.
The record. So official.
Let's see. We're not going to ask any personal questions. So we can either continue with the line of questioning that's a little bit innocuous, like asking her about her room, or we could dive right into it. Let's do one more, hopefully harmless series of questions. Nice room you've got here.
Yeah. It's pretty deluxe.
No one likes to talk about their dirty laundry and their empty bottles. Maybe if you phrase it emotionally.
Let's see. No, we're not going to talk about her prescription drugs. That window is new.
It is.
She moves slightly to your left to check her reflection in it.
The lieutenant makes a note in his notebook. He finds the answer unsatisfying.
What are you doing here in the whirling and rags?
I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months. I came in November.
Why here?
Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol?
Here in Martinez.
I heard this is where the washed-up disco has-beens go.
Let's see. You're too young to call yourself a disco has-been.
I'm really not.
Okay. Let's see. Hate to say it, but you've got sad all over the place.
Yeah. I've contaminated it pretty bad.
Is that why you're out here?
The contamination spreads from room to room. First, I escaped upstairs. The sad got that too. Then I found the handle for the summer door.
Okay. What exactly is the nature of this contamination?
For me, it's a mix of me with a lack of cleaning services. How about you?
Pretty much the same.
Talk around the establishment is, you have an industrial sad spill in there.
She taps the roof with her heel. So do we admit to her that it's that we're an alcoholic? I don't know what it is. I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure it's professional, but heck, she's been living next door to us practically for a while now. I would be shocked if she hadn't put it 2 and 2 together.
Cool. I think I'm developing a pinch of that too. It hasn't done wonders to my taste in interior decoration.
Yep. I have other questions for you.
Okay.
She takes a pensive drag of her cigarette. She knows what's coming next.
Watching herself reflected in the bedroom window, tall and sparkling and draped in smoke.
They tell us you've been through something.
Something difficult? I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean?
Were you assaulted, miss?
By sexually assaulted, you mean raped?
She takes a quick drag, unperturbed.
Yes.
It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it?
She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered.
And what does that mean? Were you...
Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I can't say that stuff about him. Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
Okay. What does that mean?
By they, she means the Hardy Boys.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier.
Titus asked you to spice things up for us?
Pretty much.
She cradles her coffee cup in both hands.
Warming them.
What did happen between you and the victim?
We partied.
What kind of partying? The kind I do?
With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that.
Harder than this? I didn't know it was physically possible.
Oh, it is. You're still alive.
What did you do when you partied?
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex.
You were
I
lovers?
guess you can say that, yes. A bit. Lovers is such an emotional word,
Yeah.
but there was something there. We did enough drugs for there to be.
How did you two meet?
The lieutenant's voice is quiet and calm.
Downstairs, at the bar. He was on some sort of assignment, a military man, as you probably know. Had a cool, scary scar.
She appears aloof, but that scar part, the scary, is stressed and drawn out. What's that about? Apprehension? With longing. She misses him.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that.
Okay. It must have been hard for you seeing him there.
Oh, yes. I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
Oh my God, this poor woman.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant. He takes a small step closer.
You called us, the RCM.
Yes.
Jackpot.
A call reporting the hanging. That was you?
I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
I feel so bad that Harry was like such an out of control jerk. Like in front of this woman as she's going through all of this.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Ravachol, miss.
Okay. The caller's voice was disguised.
I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little.
Nicked it how?
With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it. Into the cold wire.
So, she's God's mystery phone cutter.
And in the process, you broke the landline downstairs.
Did I? Fuck. I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing.
Why go through all the trouble?
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do.
Yeah.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there.
What can you tell me about him?
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about his, I don't know, hair.
Yeah. Another puff, more nervous. It's too close to home for her to talk about that.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
Yep.
She meant she sees him in her dreams.
Yeah.
You pissed it all away. All of it. Elysium.
Sorry, but I don't want to dump my crazy dreams on this poor woman. What did they hang him for?
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing. But you probably know all about it.
And his role in this strike was what?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military, worked for Wild Pines, and against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But I understood it was dangerous.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
Let's see. How do the Hardy Boys know you?
They're frequent guests. Downstairs, they have a booth for Union members. They're probably down there now.
And how did you meet?
Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
Did you party?
A little, yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have.
Which one?
Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter.
Could that have been part of the reason they hanged him?
Could that be why they lynched him? Jealousy?
I hope not. Actually, I know that's not the reason. I'm careful about that kind of thing. Not crossing the wires, you know? But that's probably where they got the rape idea.
What do you mean?
Men like that? I don't know. It's the way their imaginations work. I suspect it's what they'd like to do to me.
Okay. Why was there a bullet in his head?
Bullet? They shot him too?
I'm not picking up on any theatre craft here, sir. The pause is sincere.
Yeah.
They stripped his clothes and they shot him?
You mean after they hanged him?
I'm confused, sorry.
So am I. Were you aware that he had also been shot, miss?
Things are starting to go a little over my head here. I thought he was hanged. I was not present when they did it. I don't know what happened. I just know what they told me. And Sylvie, the bartender.
This is beginning to get confusing for you too, and we don't like that.
Sylvie?
Where was she last Sunday night?
Yeah, Sylvie did not tell us anything close to this. Where were you when this happened?
If we're letting things be out of courtesy, why did you even dig the bullet out in the first place? But fine.
Wait, I didn't mean to say let... Hang on. We gotta go back. Can I go
Bullet?
back?
I'm not picking up on any theatre craft.
They stripped...
You mean after?
I'm confused.
So am I.
Things are starting to go...
This is beginning to get confusing.
Yeah,
for
this is
you
what
two, and we don't like that. Where was she last Sunday night?
I meant to click on this. I thought I had it. Where were you when this happened?
Cowering. I was cowering downstairs with Sylvie.
Are you sure you weren't assaulted?
I'm 89% sure.
So you're not entirely sure?
You know how it is.
No.
Do you?
Actually, I don't.
Maybe you don't.
The ash lands on her jumpsuit. She brushes it off.
There are numerous cigarette burns on those silvery scales. Easy to see now that you're closer.
In conclusion, officer, I'm gonna go with a mild to medium not raped here.
It sounds like something happened and you don't want to acknowledge it.
Let me make this 100% clear then, officer. I was not sexually assaulted. Would I be as flippant if I had been?
I don't know. Thank you for telling us all of this, miss.
She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
Should we head back downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
What is
She
this?
nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth.
Should we try it? I don't know where he's going to want to go with this.
Soft, light brown eyes look back at you, directly into the space behind your eye sockets. You see the smoke rise from between her painted red lips. She's beautiful. I have bad news for you. You know these guys? Who? Me? Yes, you. He's talking about you, you boring stiff. You too. Me? What did I do? These guys are compromised. She's got them singing along to her tune. The little bleeps and bloops you trust for info. You can't trust them anymore.
I knew something was off.
I'm sorry I didn't catch it sooner. It takes conscious effort on your part.
Okay. Which ones are affected? How did this happen? Does this mean she's been lying to me? What is her plan?
You can't draw a sound conclusion. The one who usually does says she may want to control the information rollout, not to become a suspect. She may have a past she's escaping, unrelated to this case. You doubt it's something truly insidious. See? It's oddly moderate. Probably compromised.
Yeah. Does this mean she's been lying to me?
Yes. Mr. Thespian here has been singing paeans to how truthful she is. She is a lady, most fair and just.
Oh no.
In his defense, to reduce him to such inadequacy, she probably had to employ half-truths more often than outright lies. That is correct. And omissions too.
Can I trust that guy?
A little. They're all still of limited use, interpreting things to the best of their ability. Maybe they add flair or something. I wouldn't know. I don't add flair.
This is really fun how he's having this inner conversation with himself.
But when it comes to assessments of character and factual accuracy, they are not to be trusted. Not with her.
Okay.
Good. The less paranoid option. You can trust them. Just not with Glacia Amandu. A light green speck and imperfection on the outer rim of her right iris. It sparkles.
How did this happen?
How it always does. Through subtlety.
What can I do?
There's nothing you can do about it. You are how you are, and she is how she is. Things will go as they do.
Can't you turn them normal again?
No.
What use is this then?
It's better to know you're being played than to be played without knowing it, is it not?
All right, I've been talking to myself long enough. Let's get back to it.
Don't worry. It's only been 4 or 5 seconds. You've got this.
Miss, are you manipulating me?
The silence broken. She exhales a little cloud of smoke and says,
God, no.
All right. Let's talk more about this so-called assault.
Not my favorite topic, but okay.
Let's see. What can you tell me about him? Name, eyes, age?
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe.
I know it's difficult.
she meant she sees him in her dreams.
I've also seen him in a dream.
You have? Not like I do, I imagine.
How do you see him?
You don't want to know.
I see him as me.
She dips the cigarette in the lighter's flame and inhales, then looks at you with her lungs full of smoke.
I can see the similarity, yes.
So what I'm trying to do here is go back through the questions because maybe she's never going to tell us anything, but I want to push on any areas that I can to see if we can get her to trip up in some way.
Funny.
Funny how?
Nothing. I also saw him. We had a long inspection and that sort of thing sticks with you. Let's move on.
Let's see.
Oh, yes.
A bitter cringe. He takes a small
You called us.
Yes.
jackpot.
I made it. And
I'm
I
just,
Reporting crimes is confidential in Ravachol, miss.
before we go, if it's snitching, then why do it?
because I couldn't handle it anymore. None of these people called. He just kept hanging there. Then they started stripping him.
Tearing off his armor, demeaning him, throwing rocks at him.
I didn't exactly with nail clips.
So,
Did I? I don't know.
Thank you for
I'm
making
going to
the
blow
call,
through
miss.
some of these
It was
if
the right
we've
thing to do.
already asked them.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there.
Anything
And his role
here?
in this...
I think he was...
And they lynched him for...
she nods.
No.
Bullet?
I'm not picking.
You mean,
I'm confused.
so am I.
Things are starting to...
This is beginning to get confused. If we're letting things be out of courtesy, why?
How about we, change the subject to something more lighthearted now?
I need to talk to you about your room again.
Yeah?
You've quite the collection of prescription drugs down there.
Thank you. I've put a lot of time and effort into it.
Technically, possession of narcotics is legal in Revachol, but you should still reprimand her. No, don't listen to the stiff. Be cool.
It was quite impressive. How do you amass such a hoard?
With money, sir. It's not exactly the anti-star-sized caboodle I intend for it to be one day, but it's getting there.
The anti-star is, or was, a vespertine rock and roll star who liked to do drugs. He did so many drugs, he eventually mutated into a corpse.
The collection includes Nacra, an opioid antagonist.
Comes in handy when you've done too many opioids.
Is that something that happens to you often, miss?
His tone isn't aggressive, just inquisitive.
Better safe than sorry.
That's all as far as that goes then.
Very funky.
The window is new.
It
Anything
is.
else
The
there?
lieutenant, he finds the answer unsatisfying.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's return to this later, miss.
Why not? I'll be here until 11 p.m., drinking coffee, most likely.
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy Boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window.
You think this will make them cooperate?
Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
Why did she tell us all of that?
What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it.
I'm not sure she had to lie. I wouldn't have known.
If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her.
Something is off here.
You think so? She seemed forthcoming. Unusually so. Being forthcoming about some things is a good way to obscure other things.
Exactly.
The best liars are always forthcoming. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation will bring us back here soon enough.
All right, let's get out of here. This is so strange, guys. I don't want to go there. I want to go down the stairs. Nothing else around here, huh?
Yes?
Nothing else to talk about. Okay. What do we have here? Question. Okay, so she told us that she can't talk about the victim right now, but we do need specifics. So we do need to come back and ask her again. Confront the Hardy Boys with what Classy told us. All right. That should be interesting, don't you think? Oh, there's the smoking guy.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now?
How are we going to handle this? Let's see. Let's go over the assault victim again.
Again? Seriously, man. Fine. Fire away.
Let's see. What was her relationship with the mercenary?
Relationship? There was no fucking relationship. He raped her. That's their relationship.
Something is off here. His anger is possessive.
Yeah.
Was like that karaoke incident all over again. Or like some of the other girls he was harassing.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
I think I know her.
You don't know her.
You're wrong, I do.
Not the way I do.
So I'm testing him right now.
Okay, this turned out better than expected.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Let's see. She says she wasn't assaulted.
Fuck. I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
You've hit a nerve. Titus is furious. No, more than that. The loyal Titus feels betrayed.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if we managed to stir him up at all with his jealousy before we went down this path, but I hope we did.
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz. He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down, and she doesn't fucking trust you.
I do not like this. You know, I could be dead wrong about her. Clearly, my theory as to what was going on was wrong. But I don't like that they're trying to speak for her. She's a grown woman. She has her own voice. She can make her own decisions.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch.
Right.
You know the type. She's fucked up.
Wow, these guys are real jerks. And I was just saying that maybe Titus wasn't such a bad guy.
This is a diversion. Stay on track.
Yep. Let's see. Cut the bullshit. She told me the truth.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her. And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking...
Titus Hardy!
Her voice rings through the room like a warning shot.
Success. Titus backs off. Fists down, everybody.
Everard personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
When she's angry, she emphasizes the S. It gives her voice a strangely hypnotic quality. Her lips barely move as she speaks. Frankly, it's a bit terrifying. Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second in command.
Look, Copper. We know that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape. Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
Here, jerkwad. Listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man.
Soldier of the apocalypse.
This is their last play, this tape.
Yep.
Their story is in tatters, a mess. It might be nice to listen to, but at this point, you don't need to.
Why should I care about the tape? You lied to me.
You don't care about evidence. The fuck are you a cop for, then?
Pigs, T. They don't care about getting the truth. They care about getting convictions. They are fucking keeping a score on their bulletin boards.
How do you even know that the audio tape is the victim?
I won't be on your bulletin board. If you don't listen to the tape, we got nothing to talk about.
There's a lot of questions. If you ask them now, they'll just keep bringing up the tape. Listen to it, and they'll have nothing to hide behind.
Where can I listen to this?
I'm sure we can find a tape player.
Where can I listen to this?
Yeah, play it with your ass, cocksucker.
I'm sure we can find a tape player. It's not a problem.
Okay, that's enough for now. I'll get back to the investigation.
Don't forget your tape, lawman.
Take the
Compliments
tape.
of Titus Hardy.
Fine, I'll listen to it.
You do that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday.
A few more things, and should we ask him some questions?
Yeah? What about it?
I want some context first. Where did you get this tape?
You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb? You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people. There's no university degree for that.
Actually, there are a few. Crypto analyst, radio officer.
Let's see. Let's not get into that. Let's stay on track, right? So you've bugged them. How?
We have machines. We're in logistics. How do you think a harbor works? It's advanced stuff.
Understood? You've listened in on their communications. How long?
Since way before their chief started taking swing lessons.
Things got nice and quiet after that.
Which one of you is doing this advanced radio work then?
It's not advanced. You just hold up in a coop all day, writing down what they say. It gets hot as hell in there.
Poor Angus.
Don't put yourself down, Angus. It's important work.
The chief picks his beer back up to offer a silent toast.
Yeah, man. You're like a radio genius or something. Those notes are some in-depth stuff. Indexes and shit.
Oh, so what's on this tape?
What's on it? We call it the Dorgun Mega Mix. You'll know why once you listen to it.
Now that is intriguing. You had me at door gunner.
I'll go listen to the tape.
You do that, low man.
All right. Where should we go listen to it? Come with me. We're going this way, buddy. Maybe up in, upstairs in his room is a good spot. As trashed as it is. Oh, he won't. Will he come in? Okay, he will. All right, good. I hit the wrong thing. Wrong thing.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is rooted behind the magnetic reader.
Okay, settle in, kids.
You push command set, and the tape starts spinning. Violent static and machine sounds fill the air.
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
Another loud screech, some kind of machinery.
The harbor. That's the sound of a Kvalson crane.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too. Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice one. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally.
What was that unintelligible part? Like, did they mess with this tape? Or was that just the recording being glitchy?
I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style. Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
Then silence. The rest of the tape is
The
empty.
lieutenant presses the button marked Arete on your porter reel. The tape stops spinning.
What was that at the very end? Silence?
End of recording.
What do you think?
It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls.
But did he say he's... Let's see. I agree, he sounded inebriated.
Still.
The lieutenant looks at the tape. You are familiar with this look now. It's his look of suspicion.
There's more going on here than we know.
Yeah. Who's this Cordy?
One of the other mercenaries, I think. The one he was talking to. A friend of his?
What's Kohoi?
A village on the Samaran Isola, in South Safre. Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about.
You think he was there?
Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. Or maybe Kohoi is just merc talk for atrocity, slaughter.
A symbol of soldier of the apocalypse style conduct in a civil environment.
What now?
I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony, at least to some degree.
Yeah, what is going on?
6 crumbling petals rest on your palm. They're white, a bell-shaped crown.
What is this, Kim?
This is the Insulindian lily, called Maybelle's or Lucille's tears during the Revolution. Girls used to pin these on soldiers before sending them off to battle.
Well, that seems super coincidental, don't you think?
This flower is a spring flower, but it's a bit early for that, isn't it?
Is it a coincidence, it being on the roof?
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see.
Does this flower blossom in early spring?
Yes, but not this early. Not to my knowledge. It looks dried, preserved.
Who pinned them? Which side?
The revolutionaries, so the communards and the anarchists. White's their color, but the custom started in the suzerain's army, so it held meaning for the kingsmen too. It's about girls and boys more than sides. Girls sending off boys who are going to their deaths, then also dying themselves in the ruins from dysentery and consumption. It's a symbol of the Civil War.
Okay.
The petals feel dry and fragile in your hand.
I don't know. That seems like a big coincidence to me. All right, let's see if we can we go talk to her again?
Hello, officer. What brings you up here again?
So Titus Hardy gave us a recording where the deceased states his intention to assault you.
She puts her coffee cup down with a soft ring as the porcelain meets the metal table. This does not surprise her.
Did he?
A smile.
I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions. Only that he was never bad to me.
She doesn't care. If anything, she sounds amused.
On this tape, he specifically identifies you as the target.
Where did they get this recording exactly?
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via the encryption station. It's authentic enough.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style?
Those are the exact words he used.
Yeah. That was practically his pickup line.
She picks the cup back up.
Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style?
Let's see. Yes, that word was used.
He liked the way it sounded when he said it. As to Kohoi?
The young woman lights a new cigarette with the butt of her old one.
He wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Kohoi. It wasn't his everything.
Why say things like that?
Yes, was he bragging?
Oh no, I'm pretty sure he did all those things. Then integrated them into his idea of normalcy. To keep on living. Until they just sort of turn into his, what's the word I'm looking for?
Persona?
Running joke. I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got way, way funkier than that.
Lely's?
He was like the Semonese conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezut all rolled into one person, then cast in Orani ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower.
When he said he was done, and done mentally, it didn't sound like a joke. It sounded like a deeply troubled man.
Yeah, hold on. He said he was mentally done. That sounds like a broken man to me.
Well, maybe I pieced him back together with my magical personality.
You kind of like this stuff.
We're all scraping up any happiness we can find, officer. Going around with our little scouring sticks. You, your first love, Mr. Kohoi here.
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things? He and Martinez, I mean?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed happy, I guess. At ease. As much as a man like him could be.
There is a small measure of pride in her that she could quell the rage in such a being. What kind of man was he? Before you go, ask for details. She seems okay to talk about it.
Okay.
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested to hear what Titus Hardy has to say now.
She takes a very small sip of her coffee and smiles.
Now that you had time, can you tell us more about the victim?
Like, for example, his name?
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely.
Lely.
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad. It's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him, but it was no use.
Lelystad. That's a good start.
The lieutenant writes it down in his notebook.
We have a few questions you can help us with. A few things a field autopsy alone can't answer.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. On it is a list of autopsy observations recorded neatly in blue ink.
All right, time to fact check. I can't talk today. Time to fact check, everybody.
The last missing pieces of a puzzle of flesh.
How old was he, miss?
He was 42.
42? Are you sure? I would have had him above 50.
He had many scars that made him appear older. But no.
The memory makes her smile.
We even celebrated his birthday like some weeks ago. It was a funny 2 days. He had little reason to lie to me.
Looks like you were right, officer.
The lieutenant taps on his notebook once as though signing some kind of point.
Points are good. Have one, you old dog, before we all die.
Better not to mention it.
The young woman looks at you, then the lieutenant, then you. She's clearly sensing something. A spike in testosterone levels, perhaps.
His eye color?
Blue. Light blue. They were like little blue galaxies, you know? It was strange, seeing those eyes in his fucked up face. Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful, soft voice. Very surprising, what with all the scarring. It was quite something, watching him speak.
He had a combat wound on his chin and mouth?
Yes. Severe. It made him look like half his face was cracking away in some strange smile. That and those eyes.
Ah, yes. His hair, if you can remember?
Kim?
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine, made oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone.
He had a tattoo. What did it mean? We've been trying to figure this out.
Oh, that.
It's clear she liked it.
It was a map of his. What did it represent? Do you know? I don't want to feed her information. I want open-ended questions.
It was a map of his life and the places he visited as a soldier.
Okay.
It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though.
For showing off to chicks? How so?
How? Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets. Scarred, of course. Tattooed. The sheets are dirty for some reason.
Yuck.
Is this Oranese lit?
Yeah, is this Oranese lit?
Yes. This is the very essence of Oranese lit. A moment's respite. Dark and hopeless as the struggle itself.
She leans even further back to demonstrate. She strikes me as being a dreamer.
He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them. Maybe even thousands. And the woman goes like, "What was this, baby?" And he says, "That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that." So she goes, "Okay, but what's this, baby?" And he's like, "Saw some bat shit there. Killed some loincloths." And so it goes. Star after star, port after port, third world country after third world country. And he's done horrible things in every single one of them.
You were the woman in this.
Oh yeah.
Can you tell us precisely what these mean?
No thank you. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant without looking at them.
She pours herself some more coffee.
Go on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Orania needed some people killed, so they turned him into a grotesque killer. For money. He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people in the Seminine Islands. And on other islands, too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself.
Thank you for clearing that up.
Change of topic, perhaps?
She looks over her shoulder to the sea, then back at you faintly. We ordered a toxicology report. Any idea what it will show us?
A real rainbow splattering of pharmaceuticals, I bet. Barbiturates, amphetamine, sildenafil. How much does the toxicology report cost the police of Revachol? I could do it for half of that. Save you some money, make some myself.
It's quite expensive, miss. But we'll manage without your help for now.
Yeah. Where is Lelystad?
In Oranje, officer. It's, I think municipality is the term. A nowhere town there.
The Lelystad municipality has few boroughs and even fewer cities. It's made of agricultural plots near the border of Gottwald. Executive summary: cows, silos, and wheat.
You were almost right, officer. That means his race was occidental, not mondial. I'll update the form.
Yeah. I was just thinking about this. They were both from the same place.
Yes. We were compatriots.
Did that bring you together?
No. He was too old for that. And from another part of Oranjenrijk. I didn't even understand his accent. What brought us together wasn't Oranje. It was bad habits.
No love for Mother Oranje. But wasn't he a soldier? This could be worth pursuing.
A military man, but not a patriot? I don't know if that's worth it.
The young woman is smiling, still, about their bad habits.
I think we're finished with this line of questioning.
All right.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee.
I notice your room is close to mine. I have a personal question.
Yes. You're just one room away. Very personal.
Good. Yes. This means she could have heard something. Like what you were doing before you blacked out.
Were you in Sunday night? I need to know what I did before I lost my memory.
You do not need to know that. What you need is to ask normal police questions. Like,
He waits for you to finish the sentence.
Get a grip, he thinks. At least do your personal stuff when I'm not here.
All right.
Wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond all recognition, was 42?
It's what she said, yes.
Below the damage, the weeks of decomposition, all the swollen indignity of mortality. He was 42 years old?
Where is this going?
How old are you? That's where this is going. 45,000 liters of raw alcohol has left its disfigurements. What lies beneath, you wonder? You could ask either one of them.
Kim, how old do you think I am?
huh?
How old do I look?
How old? 58?
You're probably right. That's about what I look.
Actually, make that 54. Alcoholism has severely impacted your appearance, and I was wrong about the age of the deceased.
Wait. This requires scientific measurements.
Yeah, bring it on. I am not afraid of the truth.
To the laboratorium.
Yeah, I want to know how old he is. That's a good question. All right. We're going to come out into the hallway here, and then we're going to regroup and figure out what we're going to do next. What is this? I haven't been doing a lot of these because date of birth generator. I would have to buy, I only have one skill point. And does it really matter? How old I am? I don't know what I want to use my skill point on, so we're not going to get derailed by that. We're going to ask later about that. Talk to Titus. The victim's tattoos. Ask another about the tattoo's possible meaning. Why? Joyce's info. There's something she wants to tell her. Investigate apartment 10. Get a reality lowdown. I don't know that I care. I really want to get into there. Okay. Any thoughts on what you want to do next? No. All right, let's just go talk to Titus again then. Back and forth, up and down the stairs. He's still hanging out here.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now?
All right. What are our options this time? So I talked to Classy about the tape. And nothing. She stands by what she said.
That fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
That fucker wasn't aimed at you. It was at her.
Yeah. Let's see. Just locker room talk. Dark, but didn't prove anything. It was bad. I expected it to have more effect. She pretty much laughed it off. Titus. It was dark stuff, but it didn't prove anything, and it didn't change her mind.
Dark. Dark is when you start a goddamn death rock band. He said he'd rape her.
He shakes his head in disbelief.
What did she have to say then? Fine by her? This is what people are supposed to be like? Fucking whoop-de-doo.
Let's see. She seemed turned on, made her nostalgic, didn't come as a surprise to her, and she wasn't scared. She did not say whoop-de-doo. It did not come as a surprise to her, and she wasn't scared.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Funny? No good goddamn psycho whore.
So I think Kim just kind of stepped in a little bit, because Titus is a bit much about this woman, and I don't think it's a good idea for us to have told him that she would think assault is funny. Like, I don't want to give him ideas that, like, that's what she's into.
All right. All fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking...
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
Her voice is a bit softer than earlier.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawman?
Titus rubs his chin with his palm as if trying to grind it smooth. So that's interesting. Why is he asking us our thoughts on this? Like, he has not been forthcoming on what's going on as it is. So, like, why are you collaborating with us now?
You don't have to say everything out loud. Just mix and match.
Yeah. Maybe she isn't who you thought she was. Maybe she's in denial. Be straight. What really happened? Maybe she isn't who you thought she was.
Nah. I know her. She's just a girl. In over her head.
She has my whole skill set compromised. She's not helpless. She's a party girl with a bigger death wish than mine. I'm gonna say that. She's a hardcore party girl with a bigger death wish than mine.
Yeah. You're right about that. She takes way too many drugs.
Well, it's as they say. You can't do anything with an underdose.
What? Ameski says with a philosophical look in his eye.
Yeah. Underdose isn't an actual word.
Yeah, but I mean, she has an actual drug problem. Not like you. Not like us. I don't think I've ever seen her sober.
Maybe she is still in denial, like a defense mechanism.
Yeah, maybe. That is a possibility.
He does not sound very convinced anymore.
Be straight with me, Titus. What really happened?
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
There's less gusto in his voice now.
Yeah.
His men too are growing increasingly silent.
Come on, Titus. We know you didn't hang him. He was shot. I know you're tired. So am I. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you and the whore upstairs. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck off!"
He throws his beer can down.
That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. You understand? Your little investigation is over. Yeah.
There's a silence in the room. Alon starts saying something, then thinks best not to.
On the floor, beer drips out of the can into a small puddle. No one does anything about it.
What is this quiet funeral shit? All we need is some beers in us. Bartender, 20 beers for the Dock Workers Union.
Huh. His reaction is really something right now.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough. 100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
Convince him he's being manipulated. What do we think? All right, let's give it a shot.
Clausia is playing them like a fiddle. Tell them how bad they got played, and they'll tell you the truth. There are many ways to go about it. All of them really good.
Let's see, you guys are always telling me they're good, and then they aren't. Clear you're being played. I know what's going on here. I've been wrong too. Same thing happened to me. I'm going to tell you a little story about Kim here. Kim, I'm going to need your gun again. Okay, so number 6 is a no. Number 5 is a no. Whatever Kim's stories are, they are his to tell. 4 is interesting, but I don't know that that is doing justice to her. 3 is a no. Play an imaginary fiddle. I think it's either 1 or 4. I don't know that Titus is gonna bond with us. Let's go with 1.
Those are the other guys. My shit is solid gold. You can trust me.
Can I? All those ideas look really bad. Yeah.
Oh, you don't like these arguments. Let's see you come up with your own then. Come on. Everyone's waiting. Where are they? Why is Goldmouth mean to him? Something is wrong. It doesn't look like he's succeeding. Whatever. Just do the fiddle thing, sire. It'll be artistic. And if you've already done it, do it again.
No, we're not going to follow drama. Why is Goldmouth mean to him? Something is wrong. It doesn't look like he's succeeding. Let's do 4. Sometimes cops will do stuff like this, right? Where they try to, like, commiserate with you. I don't know. Maybe it'll work. Titus, the same thing happened to me. She manipulated me, too.
Sucks for you. But get this straight. No one manipulates Titus Hardy. I knew I was sticking it in crazy.
He points to the stairs.
But you have no idea what you're doing up there. I can see it in your face. Every time you come down and sing her song, she's in your head, man. You're fucked.
Brutal, Titus. Brutal, but true. She has a hold on him.
The witness has no hold on officers of the RCM. My partner was just trying to get you to come clean in his unusually emotional way.
Why did you say she's manipulating you? She's manipulating them. Remember? I didn't tell you to say that. Who told him that filthy lie? It was me. I made you sound weak, and I shouldn't have. But this guy, Goldmouth, he's way in over his head. Be careful with his so-called advice.
Okay. I'm gonna take off now. I don't know what else we can do right here for the time being. Get the whole story. Convince them to tell you the whole story. Will he talk to me?
Hi, gendarme. Another rendezvous.
There he is again, the smoker on the balcony, right here in the whirling in rags. Hello.
Hello, hello. So what brings you here?
What are you doing? Tell me again about the muscular type who came to investigate the crime. I met your Sunday friend.
You did? And how did you like him?
You were right. He was magical. Magically bureaucratic.
I told you, he can be very useful. I guess that's the charm of powerful people.
Let's see. Why was he staying at your place in the middle of the night?
He has keys. And he likes the view. To the sea, I mean.
What are you two?
Friends, I told you. Sunday friends. Friends who like to get together from time to time.
What does it mean, a Sunday friend?
That he won't be there when times get tough, I guess.
Is that even a friend?
It is. On
Sundays. Who is he?
A visitor from the first world. He's not like you and me, gendarme. He can always return.
Return where?
To his opportunities in Occident, sur la clé. Still, his coming and going brings some life to the village. Or is it just money? I don't know.
I don't want to talk about other people. I want to talk about you.
Hmm? What about me, gendarme?
What are you doing here?
Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
I live here. My room is upstairs.
Convenient. But what are you doing here? Talking to me? Bye-bye, gendarme.
Okay. Should we try to talk to these people again? It did not go well the last time.
What is it?
Did you hear that? Did you hear me saying, did you like it? No. Let's just ask.
That was pretty good, Harry. Wasn't it, Jean?
That was. Yeah, that was absolute shit, if you want my opinion. Drunken shit. Haven't wanted anything to end this badly since I had cluster headaches. Horrible. Truly horrible. I beg of you, don't ever subject anyone to this torture again. I mean, seriously, you need to...
Jean, he's not right. Don't make it worse, and I really liked it.
She actually did.
Okay. I don't know why they're just hanging out here. It's weird, right?
I can't believe this shit.
He shakes his head, looking like he really is having trouble believing this shit.
He might be wearing a disguise. There's something that binds you to him. Some kind of an outfit, maybe.
No.
A uniform.
You're wearing the same uniform. He's probably your peer.
Exactamundo.
I'm not asking if he's a firefighter.
Of course.
Thank you.
You don't have to. You can talk about anything you want.
Okay, then see you around.
Hey, was there some...
No, there isn't. Okay, nothing for us to do here,
Yes.
right? Okay, so I'm not really sure what we should do next. Oh, we need to go and... Yeah, we need to go talk to Alice about this. I keep forgetting about this. The serial number on the armor. And we have to change our shoes. I feel like he should be in boots, not these dress shoes.
Inside. You see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Did you find out more about the owner of the armored boots?
Yes. I got the mercenary's name and a few biographical details. Are you ready?
Yes.
The lieutenant leans in to listen, notebook in hand.
Shoot.
That suit of armor was issued to an Oranese citizen named Ellis Cortenaer. That's E-L-L-I-S Kortenaer. Exact date of birth, unknown. He was signed into the Lelystad County Neonatal Care Unit on 28th of February, 09.
Neonatal?
He was found as a newborn in a leaf compactor near an abandoned farm. He spent 4 months in the neonatal unit, survived apparently, and was assigned to a foster family at 2. This is what the ICP knows about him. He was raised by foster parents, entered the East Brand Military Academy in Vredefort at 17, then served in the Oranese forces till he was honorably discharged in 41, just a year before the Seminese conflict.
Okay.
Then the armor followed him to Seminine, or at least I assume it did. And that's it. There are no records of his employment in Crenel, or any of its other incarnations, or him even entering Ravachon.
So all we have to connect him to Crenel is the armor.
Even that is a small miracle. These organizations usually double-check their inventory. Thank you, Elise. Great work.
No problem, Lieutenant.
She sounds pleased.
A compliment from Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Not bad.
Any information on his foster parents?
None, officer. Sorry.
Well, now we have his name and service record.
A name. This is very good. Elise Cortenaer.
This means something to him. To know that name. Like naming a case. It's important. Sometimes police work is about human dignity. About giving back names to anonymous victims.
I'm glad the inquiry was helpful to your investigation, officer. Did you have any other questions?
I'm going to connect with Sylvie again, just to see if there's any new things we can ask her.
Sylvie Malaika on the
Because
line
her name
for you,
came
officer.
up.
Yes. Hello?
Hi, Sylvie. It's the police again.
Oh, great. What else do you need, detective?
Nope. Nothing
You
new.
hear the
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
I'm done with the radio for now.
57.
In the cabin, you see a set.
Okay. I want to get more information out of Joyce, but she said she wasn't going to tell us anything without more information about the lorries.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
Ease into it.
Dang it.
Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
Man, you look sad. What's going on with you?
I'm okay, man. Just... the jam's got me down. The fumes, the chemical rainbows, the tarpaulin stretched on the frames and the dull engines off.
The chemical rainbows. The man recedes into his days of words.
Maybe the full-on direct approach wasn't correct. Damn. It's tricky business looking into someone's eyes and not doing it wrong.
What are you calling?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal...
Time to relax. He's merely joking.
Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man. They usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
So nothing illegal
Not
then?
unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
All right. That's it. So one thing I noticed, if I was correct the other day, is late at night, people disappear from these lorries that have been hanging out here. And I wonder if we could search them if we wait until later on in the evening. Let's see, what else do we've got? Map. Man with sunglasses. Why is he there? That's weird. Pile of clothes. Medium. Annette. Okay. Oh, this is just all the people we've met on the map? That's weird. I'll be honest with you, I haven't been paying much attention to the map. There's the stuff that's done. All right. We have to figure out how to get into the secret passages. I wonder if we were to put on the interfacing gloves. Let's put these on. Let's change out our shoes. Although I will say having more empathy was kind of helpful. Savoir-faire, encyclopedia, visual calculus. Inland Empire and Volition. Electrochemistry, logic and perception. What is this one? Logic and -1 suggestion. Okay, let's put the tools. What do we have for tools? Equip this when times are most dire. Let's put this in our hand just in case. We don't even have any bullets. Anything new going on over here? Not really. They're all still just standing around, huh? Where are you guys going? This way. Oh, I totally overshot where I wanted to go. All right, I'm curious if
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple. The cobalt blue surface feels old cobalt paint. It leads to a side build. The door does not budge. I feel like we still need to figure out how to get
Wait. Oh, there's money here. Like that. But what's this window?
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling-height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
So we've seen this a couple times before, but perception has never come up.
There's a yellow ribbon tied to one of the branches. Light yellow, faded with time. A tiny splash of color in the blackness of the thicket. Hanging from it, a bronze key.
So that's interesting. I was coming back in here because I'm anxious. I don't know why. The past couple days, I've been anxious to kind of get the mystery of the case itself moving along. I was coming back in here to try to get him to, like, tell us the whole story.
Someone hid the key in the bush and attached a yellow ribbon to make it easier to find.
But I just accidentally happened to hit tab and see that window lit up.
It's close enough to the latch up there. One can slide it open and just take it. Surely not a coincidence.
Someone's hid a key in the bush.
Huh?
I need you guys to hand the key to me.
And I need the fatty to get his feet amputated because the smell is killing me. We can't always get what we want.
God damn it, Dennis. You know I can't help it.
His whiny voice is in the deep contrast with his
Sorry,
stature.
fucko. These guys won't help you. Looks like you're gonna have to go bush diving. The hawthorn's got a bitch of a bite.
I'm gonna enjoy the sight of you in the bushes out there.
With a loud thud, the old man stands up, pushes the window open, grabs the key from the hawthorn branch and slides it across the table. To you, the key is brass. Workshop spare is etched into its bow. The old man closes the window and sits back down in silence.
Come on, man. We were just having some fun. Where's the harm in?
I'm tired of listening to your shit.
Thank you.
Off yourself. Make it up to me, cop. I still got my money on that.
There is a silence around this man's words. Unlike Titus, they're afraid of him.
Interesting.
That's the type of respect he commands.
So is he really the one who's in charge? Does anybody know why this key was hanging right outside the union box window?
Didn't even know it was there. Boys.
No idea.
Never even seen it. Someone must have hidden it there before this room became our place.
I wonder what doors it opens.
Could open the door in the kitchen. The blue door. It says workshop spare. Maybe there's a workshop there?
It's worth a try.
Wait. Did we just stumble? Like, I was just trying to get into this door.
You see a heavy steel door. The key fits the dimple lock. It takes a bit of effort to turn it after all these years. But then, the lock clicks. Dust rises before you like mist. A tomb? Haunted by regal spirits from distant ages?
No.
No. Smells like engine grease and cut wood. A workshop.
Let's go. Oh, look at this. A note. NB, the spare key is tied to the bush outside the corner room window. That's a weird way to hide a key, but whatever. This pinball is white Diora. The backlash shows a female figure in mourning. This pinball says Franken whatever. The theme is horses and swords. $5 or 5 reals, isn't that it?
Over there, in the corner.
Pinball machine?
Not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats. It's lit. You can't wait to get your hands on it.
I have to ask him about this. Kim, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
The pinball machine. Gordy's Goats. A classic.
Wait, you've played
A
it?
little.
Feels like a lot. Too much to play it again.
Let's take a closer look.
Oh, great.
The lieutenant sighs.
Cornelius Gordy, and the mountain goats, reads the golden lettering on top of the back box. There's a small column of text underneath. The machine is coin operated. Get the game on, Fingerboy. Those flippers are ready.
Let's do it.
It takes a while to get into a rhythm, but pretty soon you're able to keep 3 goat-faced balls in play with relative ease. Go, go, Fingerboy.
I feel sorry for the goats. If they only knew the kind of guy old Cornelius really was.
Wait, what kind of guy was he?
The kind of a guy who uses the word savages a lot when recounting his travels. A masked nationalist.
A racist mountaineer?
An avid huntsman too. He was often photographed in his dining hall, surrounded by wall-mounted hunting trophies from every continent.
That is not cool.
He also hit his wife and kids. Other people's kids too. Sometimes pets. Hateful little man. But you seem to be having fun.
I'm pretty good at this.
Your game is definitely improving. The jolly goats are flying all over the board, and although a few plummet to their deaths, you're never left with less than 3. Suddenly, a special passage leading to the summit slides open at the top of the board. This is where the balls need to go.
Concentrate and aim for the narrow passage.
Maneuvering a goat ball into a position for a perfect hit isn't easy. More fall to their deaths. But finally, the opportunity presents itself. One of them gets through.
Come on, Harry.
Tiny hammer shatters something inside the machine. Something glass. The words "pale rupture" light up on the speaker panel, and the machine starts filling with a thick, milky fog. Something's happening.
Congratulations. This is where the game ends. It's a cheap way of getting more money out of the players. A stupid nihilistic finale.
There's so much fog, you can barely see anything.
Yeah, you could see it.
It's actually leaking out of the machine, and one by one, your goats start slipping, disappearing into the milky nothingness.
Poor goats.
This can be navigated. The balls leave almost imperceptible disruptions in the fog. Use them to calculate where they hit next. You're down to your last goat, going mostly by sound. Eyes are useless at this point, but that goat is something special. 5 times you snatch him back from the jaws of death.
Come on, little goat.
You're in a perfectly balanced system where neither you nor the pal is able to get the upper hand. This could go on forever.
Kim, it can be done.
I am. I've seen it before. Played it too. You will eventually make a mistake and then it's all over.
Give up? No way. We're trying.
How if you can't even see it?
Just do it.
The last goat plummets into the fog with almost suicidal glee.
That's okay. That's the breaks in gaming, right?
It killed itself to spite you. There goes nothing, Fingerboy.
That was fun. All right, let's go this way. We should tell Gart.
This small elevator is dimly lit by a bulb that's been glowing for ages. The latticed cage is open, inviting you to step inside.
Look in.
Smells of nougat and sweat. Your head brushes up against the ceiling. There is a control panel to your right, and just enough room for 2 people to fit in.
Let's go, Kim.
The maintenance card under the control panel reads, Last maintenance, 10th July, 88.
It says the last maintenance was in 88.
That it does. I say, let's brave it. At the end of the last century. Look on the bright side. If it fails, we will only sustain minor injuries. I'm talking 3, maybe 4 months in the hospital. Maximum 5.
He's such an optimist.
It appears his whole enthusiasm is sarcastic.
Yes. All right. Close the doors and go up. Small windows taped shut with black plastic. You can't see outside. Boxes of tools and replacement parts line the shelves. Schematics for a pinball machine, futurism themed. The pinball machine has been taken apart and
So
gutted.
this is where they brought 40 pinball machines to fix them up. A long time ago. Everything is covered with dust now. The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting the tools on the shelf.
This used to be a pinball workshop.
Looks like it. I'm guessing Martinez North 22 used to be a pinball arcade before it became a hostel? There are machines left over.
He taps his foot.
A creak. Some dust falls off a shelf.
Downstairs in the hall, next to the main door. One of them even works. I've seen one of the artists bang away at it.
Remember the dice maker? Then that means...
Whirling in Rags was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade. This is all left over from that.
Ah, yes, as the novelty dice makers said. This has absolutely nothing to do with the case, I'm sure. But I do like a nice little connection.
But then it went bankrupt. Your skin crawls from making the connection.
Yeah. Let's see. What else do we have going on here? What's this? Pinball maker's coat.
You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor.
Seriously? My allergies are bad enough that you say the word dust and I just sneezed. Did you see that?
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new.
Someone's been here within the last week or two.
3 weeks maximum, from the dust coverage. It could easily have been 1 week too. You know, officer.
This is good. He likes it. There's a little smile there, in the dark of the workshop.
This isn't bad at all. It was a good idea to see where that door leads. Commendable work bringing us to this place.
Let's have a closer look then.
Large prints, most likely made by Boots. The size is hard to determine. Soul could be bigger than Vamp. The soles have left a pattern, uniform, horizontal lines. One person has been here. They've gone back and forth. The tips point both ways.
The prints look like one person went back and forth.
Between that and that.
Everything around you is quiet. The prints crisscross the workshop floor.
Okay, what does this mean?
It means someone snuck through what seems like a secret route, behind Classia's room, in the recent weeks. This may prove to be significant.
Okay, let's move on. There's a tiny hole in the wall. You see a bedroom on the other side.
You can almost see the shape of a man and a woman writhing inside, bathed in drug sweat and dirty linens. Bottles lie around everywhere.
I think I can see into Classy's bedroom from here.
You can barely see through. Better not to jump to sensationalist conclusions here. The footprints on the floor, however, definitely suspicious.
The door is small but heavy looking. It's barred from the inside.
So what's on the other side?
Unless we've veered off into a folded M dimension, I'm expecting to step out on the roof. We could ask Classia about this route. See how she reacts?
Folded M dimension. A reference to the popular science fiction series, In System. Look who's in a good mood suddenly and reads science fiction. Yes, it is quite likely that we will re-emerge on the M plane. Brace for psychokinetic impact. Or the roof.
All right, let's see. Unbar the door. And here we are.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Oh boy.
Yeah?
That door there. Did you know it leads to a downstairs elevator?
I did not. Mystery solved then. I kept wondering where it led.
There may be more to this mystery at some later time. She's holding back. Let's make a mental note for now.
There were tracks on the floor. They're recent.
Huh. This isn't good.
She's straight as a stick, suddenly.
There's a peephole on the other side looking into your bedroom.
A peephole? You mean like a hole in the wall?
Yes, looking into your bedroom, miss.
The lieutenant points to her window. The unmade bed is visible through the glass.
Okay.
There's a pause as she processes this information.
A jitter of fear and disgust moves through her body.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Beginning from her shoulders and ending in her hips. The cigarette tastes foul to her now.
Do you think this is somehow connected to me?
It could be connected.
Okay. Do you have any way of knowing how long it has been there?
Unfortunately, no. But if I were to guess, long enough. The perforation is under the bookshelf on your wall. It shouldn't be hard to cover with some tape.
If it is recent, who do you think made it?
Shit. I don't know. Maybe it's been there for a long time. Maybe the local kids use it or something. I don't know. I'll be fucking covering it up with a lot of tape, that's for sure. Was there anything else back there?
It's an old pinball workshop. The room back there, this place used to be a pinball arcade.
Okay. I'm glad someone's had fun. Mm-hmm.
She flicks the ash from her cigarette.
She's lost in thought. Eyes narrowed. Forehead furrowed.
So what do we think, guys? Do we think there's additional questions in here?
Go ahead.
No.
She's lost in thought. Eyes narrowed. Forehead.
It is.
The
Why is
lieutenant
the
makes
window
it. He finds
new?
the answer unsatisfying.
Taking notes.
Yeah. The contamination spreads from room. It's mostly about the lack of cleaning service. I'm wintering.
How long have you...
About 4 months. Funky town. All right.
Okay. See you later. Why does it keep lighting up the
You
footprints?
clearly see footprints.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new. 3 weeks.
This is good.
This isn't bad at all. It was a good idea.
Large prints. One person has been here. Everything around you is...
It means someone snuck through.
I don't get why it's still... Alright, maybe it's gonna stay lit. What threw me is this had been lit up before, but then when we looked at it, it stopped lighting up. So that's why these footprints continued to throw me, but okay.
All these mesmerizing machines, just waiting to be plugged back in and played.
Yeah, I get it, but we gotta get back to the case itself. Can we talk to Gart about this?
Was there something you needed? Another thing. Great. I love those.
Yeah, let's give him an update. Classy in room 3, nick the phone line.
Why? No, fuck it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know why these degenerates do what they do. I thought we had one good guest in the building.
He really doesn't like it being classier.
Yeah. Well, anyway. Wait, Lena. You have Lena. Lena is a good customer.
Yeah, well, she's not a guest, is she?
What? Did someone mention my name?
We were just paying you a compliment. And finding out a degenerate from room 3 nicked the phone line. Everything is okay here.
I thought she left and went home. Where's she?
Good thing that guest pays for her stuff on time. I'll forward her the bill and be done with it. Was there anything else? Why?
He really doesn't like it being classier.
Yeah, neither do I. Thank you for telling me, I guess. Good thing she pays for her stuff on time. I'll forward her the bill and be done with it.
Bart, what if I told you I got into the back room behind the blue steel door?
Oh, okay. Well, I did hear you make noise back there, so good for you.
He's really, really holding himself back here. It takes a lot of willpower not to ask. Obviously, he's been wanting to know what's behind the door.
He so badly doesn't want to like us, huh? Aren't you going to ask me what's back there?
Okay, what is back there?
No. I want to say this, but I'm not going to. Pinball machines, a pinball workshop.
Ha! I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here too. I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean.
Why do you want to play? Because I might be up for a game. Didn't check. We did check.
No, I was just wondering if you found pinball machines there.
He was wondering about something business-related, about how much money he could make of one.
Thinking of turning this place back into a pinball arcade?
No, but we could diversify the entertainment options, seeing as you've opened the door back there. The machine we have in the corner now is broken. It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here, other than the hellish karaoke machine. That one's always causing trouble.
Yeah, those numbers he's adding up must be making good sense to him right now.
Yeah, there's a peephole in the wall.
What wall?
Upstairs in the secret back room right next to Classy's bedroom. I found it when I found the pinball machines.
I'll have it fixed at once. Thank you for letting me know. I assure you, the Whirling does not abide spying on its guests.
The color has drained from his face.
All right, you've been notified.
Thank you. I'll patch it up personally. Was there something else about the establishment? I hope not. Yes?
Okay, cool. So we managed to get that done. Think we can talk to her at all?
I've got nothing to say to you.
All right. What do we have going on here? Close. Got these. 1 empathy and 1 hand-eye coordination. Versus... All right. All right. Done. We are rocking through all of this stuff. Do you think we can get him to open up yet?
It's you again. What is it?
Locked. Put skill points into rhetoric to open this white check. Okay. Do I have skill points? I do. So let's take care of this right now. Still locked? Hi. What do we think? Or do I give it another skill point? Let's do it. Why is it still locked? I don't understand. Why is it locked? But it has a percentage. Usually if it's locked, there is no
It's
percentage.
you again. What
Or
is
is
it?
the game glitching? Here we go.
Convinced Titus is being manipulated? Bad idea. Bringing her up will do no good. You should know by now. Titus will never falter. But you know someone who might.
One of his boys will.
Fat Angus, the powerful guy.
Yeah.
Mr. All Muscle. The time has come. Put him in the pressure cooker.
All right.
Just remember, it's about more than Glasia. It's about these men and Martinez, their district, their responsibility. Huh? He'll get it. Go on.
Write it down, Kim. In Martinez, they just kill you because they don't like you.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Chick, foreigner, you work for the wrong people, they like killing. Because of some chick.
Bring that up one more time, and you won't get to write that report.
Yes, I understand, Alain. That's your name, right, Alain? You'll kill us. That's what they do in the wild north.
Yeah. They just hang you, like in the Dark Ages, and make a display of your corpse. Oh, they hang you, shoot you, can't even remember.
It wasn't that. It wasn't. We didn't shoot him.
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out. Now go in for the...
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
Oh. The old man reaches for his belt, but his voice is strangely calm.
He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do. Steel yourself. Push on. Just ignore Theo.
Or what? You're gonna kill me like you killed him for no effing reason? What happens if I keep talking? You gonna kill me too? Yeah, no, we're gonna go with Angus.
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
He takes a breath, wheezing.
Shut up, Angus!
He was dead before you hanged him?
Fatty! Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control.
The room falls quiet, so quiet you can hear Angus wheeze.
Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying.
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked. I'm sorry.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Now it's all pointless. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
What's going on?
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everard.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
She walks off without looking back.
What just happened between these two?
I don't know.
You're in. He's all yours.
Okay.
Questions.
So you didn't kill him. He was already dead.
He nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. The bullet in his head.
Another nod.
Why?
Because the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
The girls.
Girls plural. There's another girl. 2 of them. Take note of this. They'll probably say more about her later.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
He doesn't think she did. Or at least he hopes she didn't.
Okay. What happened Sunday night?
Classier came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died.
Okay. How did you know?
I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Got it.
Good analogy, boss.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. And you keep taking it easy too, Angus.
What happened then?
We went upstairs. Sure as day the Merc was dead. There was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking dirty sheets and bottles everywhere.
You know, that was the note that I put down a few minutes ago. Why is the window new? It's been bugging me this whole game. Well, this whole session.
He means they'd been fucking?
Oh my god, my heart is like beating.
Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hanged.
So who killed the Merc then? Any leads?
Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
Hers, you mean?
She's got one of those checkered pasts. The shot could have missed. Could have been meant for her.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
And you had ideas about his past, too.
I do. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns, training, years of bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Crenell.
He pauses to think.
Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do. If I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you.
He's calm now, threw all that turmoil away and became himself again.
Yeah. Okay. If Clossie didn't kill him, why the cover-up?
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own.
I didn't notice anything. What kind of shit are we talking about?
The can't show up on police radar kind. There are people after her. From the old world. Where she came from.
These people, who are they?
They're powerful. Connected to the Moral Lantern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
There's that government official, Char, that was visiting the smoking guy on the balcony. That might not be a correct association, but...
That's all he knows. That's all she's told him.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing.
Who's Tibbs?
Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business.
Tibbs? That's short for...
Short for Tiberius?
Yeah. Good man.
Bet their father's named Atticus Hardy. Lucretia Hardy would be their sister. Anyway.
Okay. Whose idea was it to hang him anyway? Hers?
In a manner of speaking.
Remember the two girls? He may be talking about the other one.
Earlier you said the girls asked for your help. Was this for the other girl?
That's right. It was her idea to hang him. I liked it for political reasons. It sent a good message.
Who is she, this other girl? Do I know her?
No. You're not gonna be on a first-name basis with this person.
Okay, where is she?
You're not getting to her. This person is affiliated with the Hardy Boys. It's Clossia you want to talk to.
She's affiliated with the Hardys, so she's like a Hardy girl?
I wouldn't go that far. She's just a woman who's sometimes in our company, who sympathizes with Clossia. Let's leave it at that.
You know, actually, some of the guys have been talking, and,
No. My answer is no, Glenn. We're Hardy Boys, and that's how it's gonna stay.
I'm sorry I made you guys fight.
Me too.
Thank you for this, Titus. I'll go talk to her for the last time.
You do that. Hey, cop. Before you go, Clossia, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection. But
you would still prefer if we didn't take her away.
That's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
Noted.
We'll take that into account.
The lieutenant slides his notebook into his coat pocket. He turns to leave. Okay. Yeah, I mean... I don't do karaoke. Too good. Okay. Like, I don't want to ruin this woman's life. Let's go talk to her again. We need to find out who the other woman is.
It's always good to see you.
She cracks a weary smile, leaning back against the railing.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate, to being here with you and what's to come.
She's got to know at this point that if we keep coming back, that there's a reason, right? And that we probably have more information. The Hardy Boys told us what really happened.
I understand.
She puts her coffee mug on the table.
Just like that. No resistance. Her shoulders are slouched, her feet long and straight.
You don't look surprised. You were expecting this.
I knew there was a chance you'd get them to tell you. It's what you do. You're the police. For what it's worth, I'm sorry for wasting your time.
This is good. Clear the air first, between you two. Then move on to questions.
I don't really want to bring this woman in.
No, it's not good. It's the opposite of that. This will let her dictate the terms of your... Shush, I can't hear what she's saying.
If you knew we would find out eventually, why did you waste our time?
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. Out of the shit I'd gotten into.
Yeah.
Is she implying the Hardy Boys are the law?
Yeah, I think here they kind of are, right?
I am not. There is more here, miss.
You're right. There's more.
More?
You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern.
She reaches for a new cigarette.
Briefly glancing over her shoulder to the sea, as she's done time and time again. A grand expanse of water reaches over the bay and to the horizon. Golden grey in the noonlight. The light refracts. She takes out her lighter.
Is that why you're looking over your shoulder? You're afraid of the moral intern?
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts.
What's going on? What did you do?
Just business. But bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your records, officer, they will find me. They will...
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill, well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me.
Fucked? People after her? Moral intern people? This isn't Orionese lit. Here we go. For once, you seem to have her off guard.
All right. What happened here the night he died?
We were there. Together. In bed, I mean.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Okay. He was in a kneeling position. He had just entered me. I was on my back, looking at him. I heard the window behind me shatter, and I turned to look. There was a hole in the glass. I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open. Dumb. I could see. I could...
Her chest rises and falls with each word. She keeps herself together and says it.
I knew he was dead. Before he fell down on top of me.
Then what happened?
He was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow, not to scream, then ran downstairs.
There's a long pause, and she just stands there with her arms at her sides.
I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came.
She's forgotten about her cigarette. The butt has burned right down to her fingernails.
I'm sorry this happened to you.
So am I.
She looks down. Her cigarette has singed her fingers.
She throws it away and immediately proceeds to light another one.
What time was this? When did it happen? It would help us if you could be as precise as possible.
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time. Around midnight.
It's okay. Were you inebriated?
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus other things. I was drinking.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off, much more than usual.
So this person came in through this door that we just found for the workshop. Titus said you looked pretty high.
Oh, yeah. I did one of his lines, just to clear my head.
Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this?
No.
What did you do then?
Nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, drew the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. Not a lot. Just a little. He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore. So I ran down and out of my room, into the hallway, down the stairs. I knew there would be people there.
Run, woman. Run past them and out into the streets where it's dark and people move. To the lorries at the intersection, as far as you can.
I am totally enraptured by this story here. I can't believe how good the writing is. Like, this is so well done. Why didn't you run away from here? As a matter of fact, why are you here now?
I already ran. I ran from an entire Isola. I can't run any further. Not with these people. This is as far as it gets.
What did you do to have these people after you? Now, let's stay on course. What happened after you ran downstairs? No, wait, back up. When it happened, did you hear a gunshot?
When he was shot? I may have. I don't know. I couldn't hear anything over the glass exploding.
The gunshot wasn't that loud. This is something to keep in mind when assessing the distance of the shot.
Okay. What happened after you ran downstairs?
Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. I think the Union box was full. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong.
Who's Ruby? Who the hell is Ruby?
Ruby?
Yeah, before we continue, who is Ruby?
Ruby. You know, the leader.
The leader? Of what?
The Hardy Boys.
I thought Hardy was the leader of the Hardy Boys.
Well, nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like things they need taken care of. She's the organizer.
Whoa.
This Ruby, in her phrasing, is entrusted with great power. She trusts her. So do the others.
Yeah. Okay, let's go on. What then?
Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation, but I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby was the first one I told. She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower, to keep him upright.
To mislead you, they were tampering with the body.
Yeah.
To produce lividity, matching a hanging?
Right. They didn't want the blood to pull in the wrong parts of the body. That's actually a really good point. It's something I didn't think about when we did the autopsy. Like, it caught my attention that there was, like, no scratches around his neck from him struggling while being hanged. But I didn't think about... Yeah.
Yes.
We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after death?
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood... You know what he does.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, then what did you do?
Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom. I had to put his clothes back on. His armor, too. It was tough, but I've seen him take it off and put it on many times. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. They carried him out. I knew what they were going to do. Make it look like a hanging. Ruby said they would.
This is such an interesting dynamic that Titus came in with Ruby and the others to protect her when she was having a relationship with someone that they really hated, right? What did you do while they were hanging him?
Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while, that we should lay low or something. So I did.
This Ruby, where's she now?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
We will need to take this question to the Hardy Boys.
Interesting. Why did this Ruby go through so much trouble to hide something someone else did? Look into this later.
Yeah, I mean, this is a huge risk, if you think about it, for them to help this person that they've known for a matter of months.
What are you doing? Coming up with a theory. She said Ruby knew something was wrong before she said anything. How come? It was loud downstairs. She couldn't have heard the shot. It is ominous. You already coming up with theories that put the blame on someone other than Claudia.
When was the window changed?
Last week. Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs, took care of it.
She takes a drag.
You should have another look at that window after this. Reconstruct the scene. It's right there. Still, you see the glass sparkling out of the corner of your eye.
Yeah, we'll look at it before we go. Why did you call the cops if you're hiding?
Because I'm an idiot.
The answer comes fast.
Which is an indicator of truth. Idiot. She's nothing of the sort.
So you would have us? I don't think so. Why did you do it?
You have to understand, the people around here, no one was making the call, and he kept rotting. And then they picked his clothes off, and that little fucker threw stones at him.
Her jaw is clenched. Her throat moves. It takes all her strength not to cave in and sob. Once. Just one time.
She's kind of a good person, huh? She's got empathy.
He kept throwing stones at him for 3 days.
Oh.
I could hear the thud. Thud. So I called you. I hope with all my heart it's not the last thing I do in Revachol.
Yeah, that was a huge risk for her to do something just because she cared.
She definitely called the cops. That was task complete. It could not have been a lie. That is impossible. Oh God, that was a lie too. Who made the call then?
Wait.
She did, of course. Don't be paranoid, man. It's unbecoming of a police officer, and it makes you sweat.
What did you do to have these people
it's not
after
nice,
you?
But it's not illegal. Not here in Revachol. Or even in Oranje.
What exactly did you do?
Industrial espionage. I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it again.
Okay. She's like V in Cyberpunk, I guess.
With a bigger company. The kind you really, really don't fuck with. I took their ledgers, 2 decades worth of accounting.
I need the names of the companies involved and who hired you.
Yep.
The job was Lou's County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Lou Scott conglomerate. That was the second job. The first was some printer company. You wouldn't know them.
But she really destroyed them. She still feels it.
As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too. Along with Lou Scott and their friends in the MI. Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive.
Yeah. They just want to eliminate you, right? So that nobody else finds out what they were doing behind the scenes.
Laws cap. These people engineer financial disasters in second world countries. The conglomerate also includes the Bank of Consecration, Airberg, and the popular Papalolo line of dairy products.
Okay. Let's see. That's a lot of shit you've gotten yourself into.
It is. Many people lost their jobs. Not just C-suite. Ordinary people. What I did to get to accounting...
She shakes her head at the thought.
A lot of people got hurt. But that's just more of my shit you shouldn't have to deal with. You're solving a murder.
That can wait. Look into her eyes. There's more.
Yeah.
Of course. This case takes precedence.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I feel bad for her, but I'm really more interested in what the hell's going on here. Could people after you have killed him?
That's the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass break.
And?
I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to punish me.
That doesn't make
last
sense.
week, I've tried not to talk to anyone or be seen with anyone.
That doesn't make sense to me. If these corporations are coming after her, in my mind, it's because they're trying to remove, I don't want to say a threat, but, they're trying to tie up loose ends is what they're doing. I don't think a corporation would function emotionally.
So they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, this is paranoia. What happened didn't have anything to do with me.
Yeah, it probably didn't.
Or I don't know anything anymore. All I do is wait here.
She looks at the table.
We can't go after Loose Cap. Not yet. There are other, saner leads.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. If there's one thing I know, it's that you'll get nothing from there.
Okay. Did you kill him?
What? Why would I put myself through this? Insanity. Get myself cornered like this.
There's a silence.
He wouldn't have died if it weren't for me. I know that. But I would never hurt him.
It could have been a desire murder.
No.
He was a serviceman. He must have had a gun. Somewhere, lying around. Close to her hand. Now, you guys suddenly have theories pouring out. When they're obviously just stabs in the dark.
Downstairs people have this crazy idea that you killed him. It's okay if you did it in self-defense. He must have had a weapon nearby.
Like what?
You said you studied Orange's lit. What is it with this fugitive stuff?
I did. I also had a side job selling insurance that I was really good at. Got picked up by a bank. Competitive intelligence, they called it. After that, I sort of, transitioned out of the whole culture scene.
I think we're done
She
here
nods
for now.
silently. She doesn't even smoke. Just picks up the cold coffee and holds it in her hands.
The lieutenant glances at you, then at the door.
He's thinking, are we done here? Or should we arrest her? She's a flight risk and she lied to you. She should be taken into custody.
I don't think so.
No, that won't be necessary. Just leave her alone. She's been through enough. She doesn't need this police brutality. This guy won't budge. You have to wake Multiface up, forcefully, if you want to continue pushing her. Who? What? Dear God, you've been lied to. She could have killed her lover and lied to everyone. She's not candid at all. She's smoke and mirrors and will-o-wisps.
I don't think so.
She probably didn't give you her real name either. Why would she? Arrest her immediately before she further entangles you in her web of lie. Take it easy. Don't overcompensate with this course correction. Ask questions first. Yes, start at the top. Choose at the bottom. It's how we've always done it. No rush. See? She slowly you are. This is not the end of this.
I don't think she's lying to me. All right, where's that window? Oh, it's not giving me the opportunity. Oh no, is that it? I see, I have to be inside to inspect the window.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it.
Yeah.
Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo.
I want to make sure I'm wearing the right glasses first. These are not the right glasses. Visual calculus. These are the ones I want. Okay, now let's go back.
This window is pristine on golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it are two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman on the single
look
bed.
at this. That's great.
A two-hearted spider.
What position are they in?
Like the witness said, the man is kneeling, the woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th and a shot has just been fired. The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth. A ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain.
Where does it come from?
From the roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back.
How is he using visual calculus if the window has been replaced? All right. Have a look at point A, the roof.
The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is composite location A prime, most likely of the origin points.
Okay. Shouldn't there be gun residue outside?
There could have been. Then the rain and slush and wind washed it away. This was more than a week ago.
Yeah, I was just saying in yesterday's video that I feel like it's always raining in this game. So I'm 80% sure the roof is where the shot was made from?
72%, with a weapon that's good for medium range, like a rifle or sports pistol. This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took them one shot.
Christ, wouldn't you hear a rifle though?
The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark.
Yeah, so
it
you
was
couldn't
like
see.
shooting fish in an aquarium, a well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth to let the bullet in. Neither of them would have seen anything outside in the darkness, too busy with their own bodies.
Could the shot have come from inside the room, a closer point?
Point X would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. These figures would be wiped out, Detective.
Are there any arguments against A prime the roof?
None that you've found thus far, but that doesn't mean there aren't any.
Could there have been another point of origin further away?
That's a 28%, yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez?
Extrapolate the radius to include all of Martinez.
According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime.
That seems really far away, that boardwalk. More precisely?
B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet, Detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on.
Have a look at point B, the boardwalk.
700 meters away. The likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account.
Okay, let's look at Land's End.
1.2 kilometers away. The least likely of these positions, let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it, possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched.
Yeah. The islet?
1 kilometer away, an unlikely point of origin. Beyond the docks somewhere, on an islet in the Bay of Martinez perhaps. There are islets there, badly charted as they may be.
That seems absurd to me, though.
The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10 and 33A. The angle would have been extreme, and access to the islets is questionable.
Kim, do you think the shot could have come from further than the roof in Martinez?
From where, precisely?
Let's say B prime?
I see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance?
Much less than from the roof, but still.
Okay, well, we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nests if we go down the coast. Roll these spots out one by one. It would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally, I'm going with the roof version. It fits the hidden path through the whirling. A simple hypothesis.
Okay. All right. So what's going on now? Check the boardwalk, the island, and Land's End. Make Titus give up Ruby's location. Yeah, I would like to do that. For sure. Let's go talk to him again. We're back. Guess who's back? Back again. Harry's back. Tell a friend. All right, my man. One more
It's
talk.
you again. What is it?
Where's Ruby? Yeah.
Why?
I know, man. Let's see. I'm going to level with you. She's the next link in the chain that leads me to Laylee's killer.
Sounds like you're making her a suspect in this. Not on my watch, you're not. Ruby's one of us. We're not gonna throw her under your moral intern steamroller. Fuck that shit.
And fuck you too, moral
Whoa. He throws a glance at Titus as the last syllable leaves his lips. The big guy sighs.
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect. You know how it works, guys.
That's nothing. That's just legalese. You don't even have a sound theory. I don't want to be rude, but we're trying to get some R&R here. Think you could fuck off now?
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself if you keep looking.
Let's try it. This isn't the approach that I like, though. I would like to be like, look, we actually think she's a witness that could help us.
Nothing is happening.
Damn it.
The piece. Sorry, you're not coming up with anything. Again, the pieces are there. She could have done it. Somehow. Something else. Walla walla bing bang. It's just not coming together.
Would I say some of this?
Still nothing. But that's okay. This doesn't have to turn into some kind of meltdown. You're just a cop, taking your time to present a theory. Why does Puzzleface get to not melt down? You and I melted down like crazy. Remember? Right. Puzzleface shouldn't be the cool guy when he fails. I was supposed to be that. Shush. I'm just more level-headed than you. That's my thing.
Guys.
Let's look at this as a learning experience. What are the components you need to implicate Ruby?
I just need Harry and all his little personas to stop, glitching out on us, man. I just want to hear the components of the theory.
Smart move. The components are access to the roof, weapon, and motive. Here is what you can do to make it easier. Come on, guys. There's a spooky building west of this. Take a flashlight with you. Search the basement. There are secrets, magisterial, ancient secrets that may assist you.
We already know those secrets. Down in the basement of the doomed building, there's a bunch of rifles.
You could crack Classia's last defenses. Maybe she'll tell you something helpful. It's that simple.
Unless we have more business, we should.
Yeah. All right. So, here's what I'm thinking. Where are we? Map. Titus doesn't believe. Present a theory. Make him see it's something to consider. Maybe if we do this first, determine where the shots came from, we can then come back here and talk to Titus about Ruby and give him a legitimate theory. That's what I'm thinking we should do next. But before we do that, I'm thinking I should go have my dinner. And I want to thank you for watching with me. I have a whole bunch of thoughts rattling around in my head. We learned an awful lot today, so I want to kind of collect myself. I think we should go check the evidence, as I said, and then come back and talk to Titus. And yeah, we will do that in the next video, part 11. No, this is part 11, part 12. All right, guys, have a good night. Think about giving me a subscribe or a like to the video. Yeah, and share your thoughts with me. What do you think? Do you think going and checking out the evidence is the next good move? No spoilers, but yeah, I'll take any tips you got.